See, I'm gonna hit you with that stitcher cord. That's what you need.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. So Auburn's offense takes the field to start this game off. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
The give to the tailback. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Quarterback checking the play. Trying play action. Quickly out to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come over.
You know, it's so important for offense
y'all gonna be
to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Looking downfield, it's Thorne. He lets one fly deep. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese.
He'll not gonna quit no more now. He got drugs. He can dominate now.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the right. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
I think you run that play on second down knowing it's going to make third down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going for it all. He caught it.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll try to run it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Auburn!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Cal Golden Bears offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll give it to the back.
Man, that nigga,
Open space at the 25. Running toward the tape. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
There's always that issue of conference pride, of keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you want to beat them more. I love these big-time games.
Yeah, they really do, David. And I think this is one of those games where if you're the ACC team and your players in that locker room, you've had this game circled all off-season. This game is your opportunity to prove, not just to your conference, not just to the SEC, but to everybody in college football, just how good you are as a team and how good your conference is.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. Wide out in motion. Back to throw. It's Thorne. Dances away. He'll get rid of it. Got a wide open receiver. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Fast motion from the offense. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback will audible. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start. Offense.
Not much of a decision to make there. The defense will move them back. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the left. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They want to run it left here. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. That 1st down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. Trying to get to it. And it's picked off. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting, making big plays.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paulo. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly.
He's going to let it go. Wide open, he makes the catch. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. He looks that one in nicely. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Golden Bears have pushed it inside the 20. Coming after it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
He wants to go deep. Touchdown, Tiger. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was...
Knucklehead. Next quarter. That's young Kendall Doyle. That's good.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good.
All right, ready to advance? Or y'all still recruiting? Advance. Man, y'all ain't ready. Somebody didn't click the button, man. Don't worry, I'll force it. I do like it. It's pretty.
Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most intimidating and passionate environments in all of college football. More than 87,000 will be watching that Eagle fly overhead and getting set to back their beloved Auburn Tigers. And the Lobos will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Auburn Tigers offense will have the first possession of the game. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
And he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. We're expecting a big day from this young fellow.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Turns it on in midfield. Off he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Auburn. And once he got loose, it was all over. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Miller. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Lobos offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. He took a hit as he threw it.
What's wrong with him?
It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Handoff to the single back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Nice run there on first down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. They're going to want to make sure they keep feeding the football, let him get lathered up.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Boy, those niggas be at it, bro.
They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to run for it. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. They'll pass on the 50-yard field goal try and instead try to pick up the first down here on 4th. They'll try it on the ground. The Tigers pick up the first down.
4th down and short, you want a no-nonsense run. Nice job by the running back, getting the football, getting downhill, making sure he gets that first down.
On the move, it's Hunter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Running to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. first down to start the drive after the break. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 20.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Lobos! Lining up for the PAT. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Auburn lines up quickly.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks, we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's going to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And now on second down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Thorne. On the move to his left. Slings it downfield. On target to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tigers will snap it on first and 10. Motion from the offense. They're going to throw it again. Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
At the 35, he's got room. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Davis.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you've got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
Third down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. They'll try to get it through the air, using the quick game. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, New Mexico! home.
Man, I just love this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think...
Looking for a deep man. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Dropping back, it's Thorne. The throw. Pass on the...
That's so fucking funny, man. Yeah, I'm ready for being bad, so everybody still in one. What'd you say, Willa? Y'all let me know when y'all ready, man. Fast. Willie must not be ready. Willie, you ready? Willow, you ready? Man, what Willie doing? Somebody else ain't got there. Man, I'm constantly asking questions. No, I didn't, dog. I didn't, dog. I didn't, dog.
Welcome, everyone, to the Plains in Jordan-Hare Stadium, home of the Auburn Tigers, where telling someone War Eagle is just as common as saying hello. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Razorbacks offense takes the field. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown man. There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion, and everything is built on him and around him.
And everybody knows this guy's going to touch the football, and still, defenses can't stop him. He can run through tackles and make big things happen.
He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to the big tight end. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Back to throw, it's Green. Just a short pass to the tight end. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
Yeah, so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road, bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Alston. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tigers offense will go to work for the first time.
Man, how y'all niggas get through these games so quick, man? Oh shit! I gotta play mine. I gotta fucking Auburn.
Wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver. We got a showdown.
I got Auburn.
Let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this. But this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
I'm trying to get him.
Wide receiver shows motion.
Trying to get him right for George.
The run to the left. And the defense holds.
Look, I'm trying to. You heard me kill him. I'm trying.
On that play. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking for a crease. It's Hunter. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
Hard to imagine this is only their first drive of the game, but their defense was on the field for virtually an entire quarter. So, guys, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here to convert this third down so their defense can stay on the sideline and get their win back.
And that ball is picked off.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks.
What you mean, win, lose, or draw? I thought this what you wanted. You got a regular team, man.
Throws like you did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Looking downfield, it's Green. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Arkansas! What a grab and go for the score.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score.
What coaching it?
Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it. Defense caught out of
it's going to be like Virginia, eh?
Down finally at the 38.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure
Yeah.
or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Might as well stick with him. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience and bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Give to the running back. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just choose up a...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it into the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
This time, he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the two-point conversion, but was denied. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got his man quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown.
And the quarterback is snowed under. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide.
Gosh, Auburn.
All kinds of running room. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Talk to him, man.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return
Man,
on a
that can
kick
make it
like
feel
that.
it,
They'll bring it
man.
out to the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Makes the catch. It's fair weather. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now on second down. Quarterback checking off. Looking to throw on second down. Takes a hit as he fires. Grab near the marker. It's fair weather. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got a man. It's Lambert Smith. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to throw, it's Thorne. Fires to the middle.
It's gonna be tough. We'll be alright. Y'all ready to advance? I'm trying to get it all, baby. I need that back.
Pick up the banana.
Yes,
Your
sir.
hand should not touch the banana. You understand?
Just playing, man, and recruiting, baby. That's it. My bad. Hold on. Back out. I got y'all for the 5. Back out. Nah, I won't. I escaped the V. It's tough over here. Who took a 5-star? Kim to talk to. uh, I just tried. But since you took a 5-star, I'm just trying to give you some players over here, man. Man, bro, you ain't ready to schedule a visit? Take it to the house. Y'all gonna sure play y'all game, man. What you mean? Hit the middle button. Click on the party. Right underneath your name, it's gonna say. It don't matter. Huh? Okay. He joined your screen share? Damn, Kelda, how you join the screen share? Oh, so I don't know about that. You might well not sure it then, bro. But don't show it if it's. Because even if it's on his phone, it probably can still show up. But we can't watch that game then. We'll see who wins. Well, you screen share yours then.
Okay.
So, what you mean you can't screen share your game? Oh, so you got your PlayStation app hooked up through your phone and talking through the phone. Something new to me. Well, can't watch that guy. Guess I go to play mine again. Looks like it's a recruit. See people to commit to. Go tell your brother Colton I said come here, please. Alright, let me see. I need that kid. Okay. God damn it, Oklahoma.
You can't walk very far in these parts without being greeted with a War Eagle. And boy, do they hope it will be a joyous one today. Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium and the home of the Auburn Tigers. And the Sooners will kick it away to start us off. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So Auburn's offense will get the first swing of the game. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese, and it's so cool.
Got a lot of running room. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
I bet that running
Come here, Coles.
got so big when he gets
Nobody
that
here.
off going to the right. He sees a huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly
Okay, go
enough.
use it then.
All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
And that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Didn't
Why
get
you
much
quiet,
on
folks,
first
Ken?
down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll leave it with him. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. They'll ride the hot hand. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, Doug.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
Nothing but green ahead.
Everything but the
He's
right
at the 40.
thing.
At the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What you finna do now? Okay, bye. Play one of the joystick, man. It's so tripping. Oh boy. Why there's a church mice over there? Let's see what's going on. Let me tune in. Let's see what's going on over here. Will, I'm gonna tune in for a little bit. Damn, he dropped that motherfucker. He could drop that motherfucker. I'm gonna pin that joint. He caught that shit. Damn.
That eagle fly overhead and getting set to back their beloved Auburn Tigers. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Auburn Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Sooners will kick it away to start. And they thought about a return, then thought better.
That's why I just changed my joystick out. That just had me stopping.
The Tigers offense is on the field for the first time today. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Using his legs, it's Hunter. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they
Colton, don't take that long to use no bathroom.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Keep bringing the heat like that, you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season.
You need to go get your paper and get the right.
Because
you did something you weren't supposed to do yesterday.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Sooners line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job.
Well, you got a regular team this time.
First and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go to the ground. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better?
Counter, where you at with it?
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll run play action. Fires left. Lost the defense. He's wide open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first
Flies
down.
on shit.
The Tigers are rolling down the field. To the ground with the back. Runs through the tackle.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Looking for a gap. It's Hunter. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. They go to the ground. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fires toward the end zone. Fires and picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
RPO complete to open the drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards, but that could be the offense.
And he is snowed under.
He focused, man. He can beat you.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Using his feet to buy time. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale.
They got Miro going ham.
Based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive proving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Looking to throw, it's Thorne. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Fairweather. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Auburn doing business in the red zone. Back to the air one more time. Outside the pocket, let's go. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. Past the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown Sooner. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
With the catch, it's Lewis. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn. And they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Off play action. Fires to the big fella. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. To the air, it's Thorne. He's going up top. And he makes the catch inside the 25. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And backed up, first and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Pushes ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice.
You ate some breakfast?
Can they come through this time? It's third and goal.
Nah, you got another hour for snacks.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they wanted now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really good.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To throw, it's Arnold. Fires to the tight end. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we'll join Kevin with the halftime update. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Snags it over the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Sooners want to move quickly. He wants to throw here on second down. Gets it out fast. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
It's a really nice throw. It's so impressive watching this Oklahoma passing attack now. You think back to Bob Stoops taking over as head coach in 90.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fix is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears
28-8.
On second down, looking again to throw. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down. Now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up. And they better get him double teamed because they can't.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That is now the 7th.
Damn, Kilder, I thought you said you gonna mess that boy up, man.
It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to get the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, it's Thorne. He finds his man. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down. And stopping at the 33-yard line.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. That's caught. It's Lambert-Smith. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. And
damn!
Damn!
Defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first down. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? The Sooners headed quickly to the line. Going up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
I thought you was going to do a little song.
It's Arnold. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
What a great play on defense there. He's virtually unblockable. He reminds me of Nick Fairley. Probably the most dominant Auburn Tiger defender that I can remember. He was simply unblockable.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
3rd and long situation. We're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB.
Shit. Yeah, K-Dot, what you doing over there? Kill the dog?
Is good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ole Miss is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that looks like it did when Archie and Eli were here. They're up by 28 over Kentucky. They'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it.
Turned on. He turned on. Damn, kid. I thought you were going to do all this and that.
Finds the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose.
Damn, killed. I thought, God, dog.
Prima donnas. That's what they are.
I think I'm cooking. I think I'm cooking dinner.
He was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Comes out throwing on first down. The short hands. It's fair weather. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Oh, shit. Damn, killed. Killed.
Oklahoma on top. They've done the work to build.
Killed. I heard you talking, man.
Check out the stats after 3 quarters.
Well, that boy was talking. Boy was talking real greasy over there earlier, wasn't it?
First down to start the drive after the break. Takes the handoff. It's Alston. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
I might have hand you it.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll try the right side. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Damn, Kellen, I might beat the dog buns out
to make
you,
this
man.
kick easier by picking up a few on third down. It's 56 yards out from here. Looking for a man. It's Thorne. He's got the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with the
killed it.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Pulled down after a pickup of 5, a statement run in the red zone to the 13.
I think I'm over that Petro.
Wide out in motion. He'll try it again. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll test the right side.
Nigga turned up. Willow.
Before he picks up the first down.
Well, I think this running back has proven this game here tonight that he can be counted on and relied on, right? In a big moment right here, late in the game when they need to run the ball to ice this thing, he's able to deliver.
A first down run in the red zone. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Auburn comes to the line with a first and goal. Fast motion from the offense. Power football with the run. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
What then this blind fly?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and
I'm the pastor.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Tiger! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver, you could tell.
You cut that heat down, man. Cut it off.
Gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Y'all in the third, still going?
He was
Willow, you done with your game?
More dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
Back to pass. It's Arnold. Finds his tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. And the Sooners in the hurry up. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays.
I would say you writing them words, because after you get done, we got something else to do for you.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires the pass, intercepted. Got room on the return. Inside the 10. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bringing it back. And the returner will be brought down. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure.
Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 5-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. To the air on first down. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll line up trips to the right, the 4th receiver on the left on 2nd and 1. Wants to throw. It's Arnold. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down. Back
So it's a different story in that mind.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Makes a grab enough for the first. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Gets it out quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
Any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. They've got enough time to get another score, but they have to get the ball back on this onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Now we've got to gain pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a three-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just knowing, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the fourth quarter.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Leaves it with the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterbacks sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed to go and get this, David, so it'll be interesting to see if this
that's all y'all, man.
Yeah, and most of the time, I'm rolling the dice. I'm going to be aggressive. And as a defense, you also know that, too. And you're ready. You're not caught off guard by offenses nowadays going forward on 4th down.
Yeah, I got to play this. That's a true.
Coming through with clutch plays.
I wait on y'all to fit in there. That was a tough game. Tough game against Oklahoma. Willie, you done with your guy? He said he was ready to. Damn. Damn. Got 40 minutes. Damn, man, I might have beat the brakes off you, Kelda. Ooh, God damn. Nigga, boy, that nigga stretched it. he, ooh, shit. You better get focused. Your ass down by 8. Shit. We gonna down by 2 touchdowns. That 48-32. Uh, uh, damn, man, you quiet as a trash mice over there, Count. Where you at? Another one bites the dust. Mm, that's a stinker. That nigga kicking. That nigga kicking field goals. Courtney said, "Take your L with pride, nigga. Keep talking." He ain't got no timeouts. Man, put this nigga on hush mode. Man, that nigga went 15 for 21 last game. He's 17 for 41 this game. God dog. God dog. Hell, killer, somebody got you quiet over there, man. That nigga to beat you. That nigga to beat you. Oh shit. This shit was live at 5, man. Roll Tide. I love it, man. I love it. Damn. Damn, killed her. Damn, killed her. Damn, killed her. It hurt it. It hurt. It hurt when you take an L like that. That hurt, killed. It hurt, boy. Oh shit. My nigga killed the. My nigga killed the quiet in the morning. That nigga, nigga killed his uncle. Oh shoot. Killed the quiet as hell. Oh shoot. Killed ain't saying nothing this game. Oh shoot. Oh boy. Oh man. Damn, kid. Oh shoot. Damn, kid. Man, that nigga quiet, boy. Damn, kid. Oh shoot. Well, damn, Kendall, where you was at, boy? I don't know. Oh, man. Alright, hold on. Damn, I gotta change up. I gotta put it back up. Press X, kill him. You tripping. Oh, you better play them just. Man, this ain't no All-American, boy.